Hi guys. So I know I didn't do a check-in last week, and I apologize for that. I was traveling, but I wanted to do just a really quick check-in for today. So there are three things that I wanted to talk about. The first is introductions. So when you're writing an essay, it's really important to do the body, to have a thesis. Um, but remember, it's not just a thesis and filler in that first paragraph. What you really need to do is you really need to have a hook, which is something to get the reader's attention. So you need to have some really compelling details, you need to have a really strong story, or you need to have some sort of really gripping um, piece of thought in that introduction that's going to pull the reader in. And additionally, you need to follow that up with a really clear and precise thesis. And in the work that I've seen some good theses, but I think that you need to work a little bit more on the hooks just to make them more gripping and interesting. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about is finalizing your classwork. So, just to keep things in mind, we're going to week 5 of a 6-week course. So, we're almost at the end. So, if you've fallen behind on any papers, on any creative responses, this is really the time to um, get caught up because there's almost no more time left. Um, we're willing to, take things into consideration, but we also are just kind of like staring down the deadline. Um, and the other thing I want to I want you to have in the back of your head is that this week you're turning in the um, the final draft of the second paper, and we have one more paper to do. And that last paper is going to be on both Dawn of the Dead and random acts of cruelty. Um, I meant to say random acts of senseless violence. I just slipped for a second. And the third thing that I wanted to talk to you about is the portfolio. So you're going to have a little bit of extra time to put this together, but this is your final assignment. It's going to encompass all of the work that you've done. Um, you are going to have to do 4 reflections for this journal. We already worked on one mode of reflection in class, and you'll be doing similar things. For Write People, you're going to be focusing more on reflecting on the writing process and what you've learned about writing. For the DePaul people, you're going to focus more on reflecting about the competence statements to prove that you've met your competences. Now, from what I've seen, everyone is going in the right direction, but we need to reflect so that you can articulate that you've met these. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in class. But um, I guess I should just say goodbye. We'll talk in a couple of days. Keep up the good work. Okay, bye guys.